We're back to the Neil Haley Show. My guest today is going to talk about becoming a professional wrestler, a film director, music, everything. Wade Simmons. Wade, what's up, man? How are you?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Good, good, good. So what had started first was the entertainment stuff. When did you get the entertainment bug? At what age that you want to be involved in that?
Well, I've been writing and making up characters and dealing with cameras since I was a little kid. It was always something I wanted to do because, like growing up, I used to love shows like Full House, hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Okay.
Very big fan of Martin.
Oh, yeah.
Even All in the Family and the Jeffersons. So it was always something that I wanted to do. And then as far as working in the funeral business, I know this might sound odd, but as a kid, that was something that I wanted to do too.
Oh, yeah. I remember the whole funeral thing. That just makes it. Are you going to write a book with all these different experiences?
Possibly, yes.
You got to think about that. No, so how long were you working in the funeral business?
So I've been working in the funeral business for 11 years now. I started in high school.
So are you a funeral director? Is that what you are?
Well, when I pass the test, I will be.
Hey, then that's when. So you'll open up your own funeral parlor?
No, I mean, when I think when you work at one, I think anybody that works for one probably knows what I said. I wouldn't do it, because it takes up a lot of your time,
You got all these other things. You have all these other things to do, no doubt.
Yeah, and a lot of liability too.
Really, why are those liabilities for funeral? The person's already dead.
Yeah, but if something goes wrong, it's one of those business when something go wrong, it can go wrong. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not like you can go to McDonald's and, you can mess up somebody's order and you can just give them another burger. But if you mess up somebody,
you give someone else. Has that ever happened where someone given the wrong body to somebody?
It has happened at some places, but that's one of those things that you take precautions so that it won't happen. You know what I mean?
Okay, what about other people's ashes? Has that happened?
It may have happened at some places. I
Not
don't think
your place. We can't say where you're working. No, but these things happen.
I think some of everybody probably have dealt with something like that. It's just one of those things that you don't want to happen. But that's why you have to take all the precautions so that it doesn't happen.
All right, so tell me about specifically now for what your gimmick is going to be in pro wrestling. How long you've been training in pro wrestling?
So I've started training for pro wrestling last year around like October. My gimmick, of course, is going to be the $1 million mortician. That's the gimmick that I'm going with.
Well, I have to get back and make my comeback in pro wrestling at 6'10". I'll have to wrestle you in Chicago. That would be.
It sounds good.
Yeah. So what's going to be your finisher as the mortician?
I'm thinking about you remember that move like the rolling dice?
Okay.
It's kind of like like I was thinking about doing that, but maybe calling it like the death roll, like how the alligator when he gets his prey, he does the like the little roll.
So the film stuff, what film directing have you done and stuff?
So far, I've produced almost about 20 short films.
Okay. Is it hard? So what types of short films? Do you have an IMDb?
I actually do have one, but I got to update it. Yeah.
But you do have one. Okay.
Yeah, I do have one, but I just got to update it.
So what projects are you looking to do?
So right now, well, I have like my own little web series, just a little quirky web series, but next weekend we're gonna be shooting 2 more episodes. So I'm excited about that.
Okay. All right. And so how much work is involved in filming those episodes?
So wow, we all together, because we've been working on like this web series since like 2019. So we have probably shot over like 20 episodes, but probably, like you may shoot more than you put out. You know what I'm saying?
How do you monetize a web series?
So in total, yeah, I think we got about like 25 episodes so far.
So how do you monetize those episodes on the web series?
Oh, well, I haven't like started monetizing them yet. I do pay everybody that's involved, but at the end of the day, I'm the one that probably don't get anything from it. But
You're paying your actors, but yet usually you're not getting paid. Oh man,
yeah, yeah. I mean, but we got to fix that.
you gotta fix that. Oh man. So what's the web series about?
So basically, it's like one that I made like a fictionalized version of my life. Basically, it's kind of it's like just a fictionalized version of my life. Basically, I mean, it would have been much bigger if I had a lot of more money, but you know, it's what I can do with what I have now.
You raise money for it.
Yeah, that's true. But you know, I'm one of them people that like, you know, I try. I mean, I try to kind of work for it myself that way. You know, 'cause people are a little funny when you kind of ask for donations and stuff. You know,
Do you have,
I mean,
you have music? So do you have music as well? Do you have music?
yep. Yeah, I have a friend of mine named Akira. She produces all my music for me.
What kind of, what is it, hip hop? What is it? Your music?
Some of it is hip hop, and then some of it is like real soft music.
Have you monetized your music yet?
Well, not yet, but my wrestling theme song, I am gonna copyright that.
So, okay, so you can't wait to wrestle. And are you going to be doing some of the film production for some of these promotions? Is that a hope of
uh,
yours?
Possibly, but if not, I'm gonna just keep doing it for myself. You know.
Do you want to travel all over the country and wrestle?
Uh, yeah, I plan to. I actually, you know, the funny thing about how I got into wrestling, I wanted to make a documentary about becoming a professional wrestler.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, and so what I started to do, I said that I was just gonna document like my journey into, you know, wrestling. So I'm in the process of getting that going too.
See, I love the gimmick, love the idea. Where can people connect with you? Where's the best place?
So you can find me on Facebook. I'm on Instagram, Wade Jedi 99. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, so you know I'm not a hard guy to find at all.
All right, well, appreciate it, Wade. Thanks for stopping by.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you.
You're listening and watching the Neil Haley Show. We'll be back in just a moment.